completion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys. Because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence. Show some aggressiveness. Go pick it up.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And they stop him. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And right away, whistles and a flag down. And I believe we'll start the night with a 1st and 15. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Young now. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB on them.
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. 16 yards, a 1st down. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On 1st and 10, Young. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Here's Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds. And that'll be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. Stroud off the play fake. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jamison Williams with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Texans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. Nifty move. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Young off the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
A 2nd down throw for Young. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now here's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And it's taken in at the 9. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Stroud. Gonna look deep for Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Stroud on 3rd down now. That one complete. It's tanked down. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Pass incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting one backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He's got it to Williams. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. And Stroud now to throw. Flushed out right.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Young trying to hurry them up to the line here.
Short throw to the tight end Thomas. A 5-yard pass on 1st down and another 5-yard connection there. Young to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Young now from the 50. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Shamrocks are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead?
He rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Stroud coming right back after the pick 6.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that
well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Williams,
his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing, Young. He finds Watson complete, and he goes out right around the 39. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Young. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now a timeout taken. Playing then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. It's Young on 1st down. He'll complete this one to Watson. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will do it for this first half. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl.
These 2 teams have had plenty of extra time to make their final adjustments.
Standing
But
by
time's
is
just
Jonathan
about up.
Coachman. He
the
has
final
our
half
EA
of the NFL
Sports
season
halftime
is
report.
upon us. So let's get it back out to our Super Bowl broadcast team. Here's Brandon and Charles.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Now Young. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 27. He'll buy some time right. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And out bounds right around the 20. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Young will set to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. To throw, Young. On the move to his left. That's complete, right around the 80. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs, his second touchdown in this Super Bowl. And the Shamrocks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. It's Williams on the catch. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Finding Williams once more, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. That's underneath to Pierce. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Stroud off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They'll run here with Pierce. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Pierce is going backwards here. They come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal, Stroud. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jamison Williams with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Young now. And that's caught inside the 35. He may go. Touchdown. Christian Watson, 69 yards. And the Shamrocks are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. They need them badly. Trailing here. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Well, I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh, my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Again, it's Gibbs. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Here's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Stroud sets up the play action. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the interception, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's Young off play action. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Texans are right back in this football game. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And past the 30 down to about the 27. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Shamrocks are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On first down, here's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And some room to work. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.